Welcome in, chat. This is my tutorial of how I make myself look like this every single day. I've been meaning to get around to this. Literally everyone has asked me for it every single time I stream, and I'm finally getting around to it. Here's what it looks like right now. I'm gonna teach you how to do it. Let's go. Here I am, brethren, with no makeup. As you can see, I'm just a normal guy. I do have a bit of discoloration, a bit of redness, a bit of dark eyes because I don't sleep until 2 every night, and a little bit of acne because I do have anxiety, which causes me to pick at my skin uncontrollably sometimes. Oh, thank God. I thought I heard the ice cream truck. The ice cream truck scares me so bad. Anyways, I'm going to go in with a primer. I've already prepped my skin with my skincare, which is, make sure you prep your skin, make sure you're wearing moisturizer. This is Hangover from Too Faced. It's pretty watery. It's like super lightweight. I'm going to start off with my foundation. I mixed the Born With Me by Too Faced and just a random BB cream because this is a bit too dark, too light for my skin tone. This is a bit darker. So I'm going to mix them. Adding a BB cream is like, it gives it more of like a dewy, natural, yummy look. So I'm literally just going to do 1 pump of this onto my powder and mix that. This is the brush that I'm using. It needs to be cleaned, I know, but it's this type of like angled brush that I can just brush the foundation onto my face. Make sure to put some on your neck, guys. I'm gonna go in with my watered up beauty blender and just blend all of that. Make sure not to neglect where the hair touches your face. For my concealer, I'm using Too Faced Born This Way concealer. I'm gonna put that on my eye bags and then also cover up any acne spots that I have. I also have shadows right here, so I'm gonna put this right here. And I also have shadows right here because I have smile lines. So I'm going to put that over that as well. Some on the nose bridge and some right in the middle, right there. Make sure to put some on the eyelid as well. I just transfer whatever is on the beauty blender already to the top of the eyelid. Next, I'm going to use a fluffy brush to pack some powder on my face. This is a e.l.f. HD. I usually just take whatever is transferred like on the lid because it's really not a lot. And then I go boop, boop. And then I do these tapping motions to like set it in. For those special spots that crease, especially under my eyes, I take a different beauty blender that hasn't been watered. And I kind of just pack it in those spots. Again, not too much, but like more than the rest. Do some here and do some right here. And some right here because I do get forehead creases sometimes. Now I'm going to contour my face because I need to add something to this blank sheet. I use this incredible Sephora Contour. Take this big brush again and I kind of go underneath a little bit right here and like right here. I have an oval shaped face, so I kind of need to like round it out a little bit. For those who are new, you need to figure out what colors work best with your face. For example, this is my favorite contour right now because it's cool toned. It's basically like on par with gray, and it causes perfect shadows on my face because normal contour is usually warm toned, and because of my skin tone, warm browns usually end up looking pink on my face. Then I also put some on my forehead right here, just to make things more circular rather than more ovular. And then like not here, because this is where my natural cheek line is. If I put this here, it'll drag my face down, so I have to put the contour like right on my cheekbone. Now I'm gonna do my nose contour. Oh, I also, because I don't have small lips, I have like a medium lips, but for them to look bigger, I actually just put a shadow right underneath the bottom lip to create an illusion that it's bigger than it is, and a little bit right on my cupid's bow. For nose contour, I'm going to start out with a little angled brush, and I'm also going to use this cute little brush. I usually put a finger here, so it kind of is a little bit more, but like not too much. So my natural nose is more round. Right here where it starts to curve, I kind of put like a line of contour and connect the two curves like that. Do you see? See how I'm looking kind of like a a little bit like a cat or a dog. And then I'm going to bring that down and just blend that down and on the sides. And then I'm going to take the angle brush and draw a line for the top. And kind of blend that upwards. Taking the fluffy brush, blending that up again. Now it's just a straight line. I do prefer my my nose contour to be more of a circular, just because that looks better with my face shape. And then you're gonna wanna make that softer. You don't want it to be too harsh. Now I'm gonna do here, I'm kind of just gonna take the angled brush and draw, just make the shadow there, because since we put all the foundation on, it takes away from all of the natural shadows that are there, so you have to re-add them back. And now I have a nose. It'll look better as I go on because I am going to add blush to it. I also add some of the contour on my eyelids so that everything could match. You gotta trust this process. All right, for blush, I go a little crazy with the blush, but that's okay. It works all together in the end. It's gonna look crazy until the end. Sometimes I use two different ones. It just depends on how I'm feeling. Sometimes I mix them, sometimes I don't. I use this flower nose. I have no idea what color it is because the back has completely rubbed off, but it looks like that. It's like this color. Or I use Laura Mercier Strawberry. It's very broken. It broke so fast, unfortunately. I literally broke it a day after I bought it, I think. But it's like that color, but more cold toned. This is more like a warm tone thing. I'm just gonna use this compact one that's not fluffy because I can't find the other one. Dab for blush placement. Because of my face shape, I put it right under my eye, like right on the highlight bone. That's like where I start out, and then I kind of just blend it into everything else. I also put a little bit on my chin. I've noticed that putting blush on the chin makes your face seem to just glow a little bit more. I also put a little bit on my forehead right here, just right on the top. And then I take the little fluffy brush, I put it like right above the lip, and then right on the tip of the nose line. And then I also use this color on my lids. I like having everything match. Sometimes I do use different eyeshadow colors, but just using the eyeshadow colors that are already on my face is kind of an easier time. For the nose contour, again, I'm gonna use a really dark, this palette's a mess, by the way, just a really dark color to accentuate the nose contour lines. The last step to the nose contour is I'm gonna bake it. Baking and caking, brethren. I'm gonna take some of that same e.l.f. powder. I found putting some like lightness underneath the dark looks better for my nose shape. A little bit here. Freckles, yes. Adding a little bit of freckle just makes the look a little bit more like I'm just in the sun. I'm just frolicking in the sun and I have freckles because I'm just in the sun like that. I'm gonna use, again, that like dark, sometimes I use like a lighter, but like I use like a dark with the light, and I spray it with some setting spray. I'm just using the Urban Decay All Nighter setting spray, and then I use tweezers and I mix that in with the dark color and I go beep 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 beep. I like to make it watery because then I can just dab it on my fingers and just make more. It's watery enough to where I can just place and dab. I like to put a big one right here, accentuate my natural ones that are already there. I also like to add a different color sometimes to make them look a little bit more natural and not as tweezer and eyeshadow looking. Usually I kind of just dab these out to just look a little bit more faded. Highlight. I'm using Fenty Beauty in Pretty Pearls. I'm just gonna use my same angled brush because I don't change my brushes out for anything. A little bit on my Cupid's bow. Some right, I do like a line right here. Just a little bit on the tip. Obviously my inner corners, because that's just so very e-girl of me to make sure my inner corners are a bit blinding. I put some on my eyebrows. Because of my eyebrows, I don't do anything to them. So if you're looking for a tutorial for that, unfortunately, they're just there. I do like to make them straighter by adding like eyeshadow like right there. And I kind of just, literally not even any crazy difference, but just a little bit to make them a little bit more straighter on the bottom. Do you see this, chat? I'm going to exaggerate my eyeshadow now. I'm gonna use a collection of browns. Probably this brown, this one right here, and probably this one. So chat, I do have hooded eyes, which means I do eyeliner a bit different than normal people. So if you have hooded eyes, you're blessed by the gods today, I guess, because I'm gonna show you how to do big eyeliner without looking kind of crazy. So now that my eyes are accentuated, I'm going to take my angled brush that I use for everything. This is how I make my eyes look bigger. This is a trick that I learned in like probably 10th grade when I was researching how to do makeup. It's how to make your eyes bigger this way. Eyeliner makes your eyes big this way, and this will make your eyes big this way. It's where they put a line under the aegysal, which is just the layer of fat under your eyes when you smile. See how my eye looks so much bigger than this side? Definitely not my trick. I definitely found that from the Koreans. A layer of highlighter on the lid and directly underneath the eye. Now it's time for glitter. I'm using Flower Nose palettes. I love the Flower Nose palettes. Their glitters, to me, are phenomenal. I'm just gonna use like this light color glitter. And then I take my pinky, grab some, and put it right under my eye. I also like to put glitter on where highlighter usually goes rather than putting highlighter. I think that's more fun. I hope this doesn't ruin my mic. I'm so sorry. Because I'm feeling fancy today, I think I will put eyelashes on. I keep them on this seashell. My eyeliner that I use is Wet and Wild waterproof, except this is not waterproof. Every time I cry, it comes off. So, but it's still really good. It's felt tip. I know some people don't like felt tip. This wouldn't be an e-girl makeup look if I didn't use the forbidden white crayon jumbo stick. I put this on the inner waterline. This makes my eyes a little bit more awake and actually being alive. It's liner time, baby. I have hooded eyes, which means I don't have a lot of lash lid space. I have a lot of space here, but no space here, which means I have to do my eyeliner accordingly. I'm gonna take a line from right where my R starts and just draw a line outwards. Now you have a line. Now, right, you see where this lid crease is? Right where this lid crease ends, I'm gonna draw a line straight down where the end of my eye ends. I'm going to connect these two, easy peasy. I'm gonna also take this out a little bit and connect these two lines. And then I'm going to make this more of a curve. Make this point more of a curve. All right, and then I'm gonna fill it in. Fill in complete. All right, now we have this awkward looking thing. For hooded eyes, you make your eyeliner a V shape. So I'm gonna take from about the middle of this and draw a line to maybe like the middle of my eye and then fill that in. And see when I close my eyes, there's like a V there, but when I open them, it's gone. The rest of the eyeliner, I'm going to take about from like a third, maybe the middle of the eyeliner. I kind of thicken it up and I bring it down. Think of like drawing an anime eye like on paper. That's how you draw this. You take it and you take it all the way down to about like the middle, of the eye. And then I kind of fill this in a little bit because I don't want it being too big because I want to look like a doll, chat. It's like almost doll looking. Next, I'm going to take my angled brush and take like a dark red and like a brown and mix those and kind of blend out the line that I just made on the bottom. Make that look like there's a shadow underneath it. Now I'm gonna draw eyelashes. It's kind of hard to draw these bottom lashes with this big ass felt tip, but I'm just gonna suck it up for now and draw them. They're like mini eyeliners. Okay, we got one. There's one. I'm gonna space it out and draw another one. I'm gonna put one right here as well. I also hate having an excess, so I literally like scrape the excess off because I hate having a ton of mascara just clumped up on my lashes. There's too much. And I'm gonna put a light coat because I am doing lashes. We're gonna ignore that. For lashes, I have no idea what lashes these are, but I do want to buy ones that are more manga looking because these are a bit too floofy. So I have no idea what brand these are. I kind of just bought them from, I think from like Walgreens or something, and they're on my seashell now. I'm using Kiss 3D adhesive for these. I'm actually kind of really bad at lashes because I don't really ever do it too often. I've just recently started doing it more often for camera purposes. Make sure you to trim them. I trimmed them like this, so that way at the ends, the line is not as thick. Bendy, bendy, bend. This just takes practice. I place it based on where this front piece is gonna go. And then I take tweezers and very carefully squish it to the rest of my lash in the front. I want to connect the lash to the rest of the eye, so I am gonna draw just a teeny bit of eyeliner down the eye in the front. I'm gonna do the other eye, and then I'm gonna do lips, and then it should be almost done. So my lips are kind of too small for the face. They kind of stop here, and I want them to stop here. So I take my angled brush yet again, and I use like a dark eyeshadow, and I draw a little line from the corners upwards, because this extends my lips and it makes them look the shape that they're supposed to be. Then I kind of like triangulum it into the lip. For the lips, I usually use like a darker color. This is Flower Nose Fireplace Tea. I also put some right above my Cupid's bow and blend that. And then I use Maybelline's Lifter Gloss. I love this gloss. It smells like coconuts. It smells like summer. It smells so good. Then I brush my hair, and if you guys want a hair tutorial, I got you, bro. I got you at some point. As you can see, for some reason on camera, my hair looks ginger. I'm not a ginger. It's actually a light ash color. But on camera, I just look like a ginger. If I don't look ginger in this video, it's because we correctly color graded it so that I didn't look ginger. Here's a completed look. I'm going to put a light so you can see it better. I use a second setting spray, chat. I use Morphe Continuous Setting Mist. I just realized I forgot to do the inner corner of this eye, and that's kind of embarrassing because I filmed all that, so I'm gonna do that really quick. It is complete. FR this time, chat. FR, FR. I hope you enjoyed this Scrum Daily Makeup tutorial. And that's how I turn myself into me every single day.